What makes an AI truly agentic? If normal AI follows orders, agentic AI takes initiative. An agentic AI doesn't just respond, it sets goals, takes decisions, and learns autonomously. It has core components like memory, reasoning, planning, and action taking abilities. Think of a virtual assistant that doesn't wait for commands, but proactively schedules meetings, anticipates your needs, and negotiates conflicts. Agentic systems also include feedback loops. They evaluate outcomes, adjust strategies, and improve over time, just like human beings. For example, in a productivity app that I worked on, we explore adding an agentic AI layer that not only reminded user of tasks but also prioritized and restructured their calendar based on urgency and context. That is the shift from tool to teammate. Design an AI agent that manages your daily schedule. What would it do? Imagine if your calendar had a brain and empathy. My ideal AI agent would integrate with my emails, meetings, to do lists, and even my health data. It would not just remind me of tasks, but negotiate meeting times, optimize my focus hours, and suggest breaks based on cognitive load or my smartwatch's stress data in the morning, batch shallow tasks in the afternoon, and even cancel low priority meetings based on workload spikes. I would also want it to learn from feedback, like me overriding suggestions and improve over time. Essentially, this would be a context aware, self correcting planner that gets better every week. How would you test if an AI system is behaving ethically? An ethical AI is not just accurate, it is accountable. Ethical AI evaluation requires a multi layered approach. First, check for bias in training data. Are there skewed representations of gender, race, or age? Then perform fairness testing across different user groups. I also use counterfactual testing. Would the model give a different outcome if only sensitive variables changed? In one project where we built a loan approval model, we simulated outcomes for identical financial profiles across demographic groups. Discrepancies flagged unfair behavior, so we applied reweighting and post processing techniques to fix it. Also crucial, add explainability tools like Sharp or Lime and document decision paths so stakeholders can audit the model. How would you ensure that a generative AI tool doesn't hallucinate false information? A confident liar is still a liar. AI must earn your trust. To minimize hallucination, I would implement multiple layers. The first step is fine tuning on a domain specific verified data set. As a second step, I'll use retrieval augmented generation RAG so the model pulls from trusted sources in real time. As a third step, I will build a fact checking module that cross verifies outputs using search APIs or knowledge graphs. And perhaps most importantly, I will add user feedback mechanisms to flag and learn from errors. In a health chatbot prototype, I helped test. We restricted generation to known medical guidelines and used confidence scoring to warn users about uncertain responses. Here, transparency is much more important than just confidence. What role does memory play in building long term AI agents? How it is important without memory, AI is forgetful. With it, AI becomes reliable. Memory is what allows an AI agent to retain contacts, preferences, and lessons learned. Short term memory might help in a single conversation, but long term memory creates a sense of continuity and personalization. In AI agents, memory is crucial for storing past actions and feedback, recognizing recurring tasks or user behavior, refining future decisions. For example, a customer support AI with memory can remember previous tickets, tone preferences, or product history, leading to faster, friendlier service. Memory is what shifts AI from being reactive to being truly proactive and personal. Today's pro tip: the future of AI is not just in answering questions, it is in owning decisions. Agentic systems will shape how we interact with work with each other and with machines. To stay ahead, don't just learn algorithms, learn design thinking. Ask, how does this agent help? How does it learn? How does it align with human values? And remember, just because an AI can act doesn't mean it should. The power lies in giving it goals and guardrails, not total freedom.